Special Forces Team X is one of those games that's got all the right ingredients, just doesn't execute them well. It's got so many great ideas, like borrowing the spawn system of Battlefield, best spawn system I've ever used. Then the map modulation, that's brilliant. You will never ever ever play on the same map that often. Unlike every other shooter out there on the market, you play the same map over and over and over and over and over again, and then you end up with these guys that know exactly where they are, exactly what they need to do, and they just sit in a corner and camp and do whatever, and it causes the games to become less enjoyable. With the whole fact of the maps being unpredictable means that you're less likely to have these moments occur, which would just bring up the enjoyment factor of every gamer playing the game for years to come. It'd be amazing. I think that most shooters should at least try to incorporate that into their design. As for the rest of the game though, I mean the visual styles, they are excellent. It's brilliant cell shading. It's a shame it doesn't fit into the rest of the game. Like, the whole stylisation of the game doesn't require cell shading. I suppose it works because it's a budget title and it's probably cheaper to make a cell shaded game, but it just doesn't look right at all. It doesn't. And with all the bugs and everything else, it just doesn't seem like it's worth the money. I mean, I wouldn't be playing this game for very long. I'd play it for a few days and put it down. I have no desire to grab my controller and put this game back on. There's just nothing pulling me back at all, which is a shame, because with all the great ideas that Zombie Studios put into this game, and Zombie Studios are a great developer, the Blacklight series is one of the most popular free-to-play shooters that has ever been released, and that's saying a lot. And they could have came out with something special again here, and I don't understand why it didn't reach the heights of Blacklight. It so easily could have. It could have been the best arcade shooter on the market, and it's failed immensely. If you're going to play an arcade shooter, why would you play this game? You could just go with Gotham City Imposters. It's a better game by far. All the cartoon characters, all the customization. That one's got everything right. It's just a shame it's a little too much like Call of Duty. But it's got the cartoony stuff, it's got the wacky gameplay as well. And then on the other side of the scale, you've got Counter-Strike Global Offensive, which does the realism. So you've got the best of both worlds. Why would you want to settle for a mediocre title for the same price as you can get either one of those games? It's unfortunate. It could have been so special, this game. Negatives: the game's got bugs, they're constantly there, and they ruin the experience. It's got generic, boring gameplay that doesn't match the visual style. The positives, however, it's got fast-paced gameplay when it works properly, which doesn't happen often. The modular maps are brilliant, it's a brilliant idea. I just wish that it was implemented on a better game. The executions are actually rather satisfying when you see them or when they're pulled off. But none of this brings it above the standard average game. All in all, I have to give Special Forces Team X a 6 out of 10. It just could have been so much better with the ideas if they was implemented well, but it wasn't, so it's an unfortunate disappointment. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Recoils Arcade Corner, and if you click on the top left hand corner, we have a link to Recoils Rumour Mill with the featured episode of Aliens Colonial Marines, which delves into the development problems and the rumours post-release to the game as to what they're going to do since the release to improve the game. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much. Please comment, subscribe, like, all that good shit. Be much appreciated. Thank you. Hello, this is going to be, well, I guess Recoils Rumour Mill tonight. Anyway. So, Aliens Colonial Marines has been released. It's had some shocking reviews. I'll talk about what I feel about the game later on. But basically,